Hey guys, Erin here from BC Global Investments. I want to talk to you today about negotiations. So most people find negotiations to be really daunting and they think that it's like the hardest part of real estate. And I don't disagree with them because typically when you're negotiating, it's just sort of naturally confrontational. And no matter what anybody says, no one loves confrontation, right? It's emotional, it's stressful, all those things. And I'm not going to say that this takes all of that out of it, but you can sort of eliminate a lot of that by negotiating after you do an inspection, because at that point you have on paper all the issues with the property, all the things that are wrong with the house or the multifamily or commercial building that you're buying. And no house is perfect. You could buy a brand new build by the best builder in your market and there's still going to be issues on the inspection, right? Just think about it. Like if you were going to go pay for an inspection, you hire an inspector and they send you back a blank document and they say there's nothing wrong with the house, you're going to be like, I don't buy it. And you're probably going to get annoyed because you spent money on that. So it's literally an inspector's job to find issues with the property. So realize there's issues with every property. Every seller should understand that, right? No matter how good you take care of your property, there are going to be issues and different things are important to different people. So when you get a property under contract, you need to make sure that you have an inspection contingency in that contract. So what that allows you to do is it gives you a time period to do an inspection and then it gives you a resolution period. Typically that's like you have 5 to 7 days to complete the inspection and then you have like 3 to 5 days, really whatever you agree on, to resolve the issues. So you get the inspection after you sign the contract. You're probably going to send earnest money in right away. The inspection contingency allows you to get your earnest money or your deposit back if you can't come to an agreement. So basically, get the inspection, you get the results back, and you go through it and you decide what's important to you and what you need to be fixed. And then you move on to starting to negotiate those things. I don't recommend that you ask for every single thing. I think that you need to decide what's important to you, what your non-negotiables are. To me, those are like safety issues and structural issues. Rarely is it like an updating issue, because even if you haven't physically seen the property, I hope you've at least seen the photos. And so you don't want to like go in there, make an offer on a property and then suddenly ask them to replace all the cabinets. Like you knew what those cabinets looked like when you got into that, when you signed that contract. You didn't know, however, what was behind the walls. You didn't know about the mold issues, or you didn't know that there was a leak and it left water behind, it has to be repaired, things like that. So that's what the inspection helps you to understand. So once you get those results back, ask for what's important and shoot a little bit high, because you want to let that buyer have some room to negotiate and feel good about the negotiations. Like if they don't want to give you the 3 things you asked for, maybe they'll give you 2. And that's great. Like you're getting 2 things. And if they are not willing to help at all, not willing to fix anything, not willing to meet you halfway or give you some money for it, then you terminate the contract. And that's no problem at all. You don't have to really even ask for that. You just terminate and then you get your earnest money back. So get an inspection contingency in your contract, hire the inspector, get the inspection done, then start negotiating for the things that are important to you, the non-negotiables. Don't try to go after everything, okay? And that's about it. All right, good luck, guys.